Hey everyone, Prof Sales coming at you with a quick equipment video. I've gotten some questions about what sort of equipment we use for our Amazon and eBay business, so I thought I'd go over it. There's also some links in the description of this video that will tell you how you can purchase these items. These are affiliate links, so if you purchase them, I do get a small commission. But even if you don't purchase them, check out the link. There's also great recommended and suggested items that will come up even when you click on these links. And just see what you think, but I think you'll be happy with all these, so let's get right to it. First off is the Dymo 450 Label Writer Turbo. This is a great little printer. I use it for inventory labels. I use it for FN SKU labels when I send things to Amazon. I mean, it is awesome. You can use it for all sorts of things, so definitely check that out. I think I paid about 75 or 80 bucks for mine. It connects with USB. Next up, the MacBook Air. This is the 13, and it's a great little computer. It has about 128 gigs of RAM, of memory. So I do a lot of stuff in the cloud, but man, it's a game changer. It integrates with all my Apple devices really well. Love it. Next up, the Rode Shotgun mic. This is a nice mic for an iPhone that you can plug right into the RCA port. Now, I don't think you can do that on the new iPhones since they don't have that jack anymore. But if you have one of the older ones, this is great. Allows you better sound quality. I didn't use it for this video because I wanted to be able to show it to you. So I think you can pick this up. I think I paid maybe 40 bucks for it. It might be a little cheaper these days. Next up, the Accutech scale. This scale actually has a wired connection. You can also do this wirelessly, and I always keep it plugged in because it just, I think, works a little bit better. But this scale actually goes up to 110 pounds, and it actually opens up. As you can see here, see it's registering my weight, and you can stack something up here that's a little bit more awkward. Great scale for postage, great scale for figuring out how much something's going to cost to ship. Next up, the blue Snowball microphone. This is an awesome mic. It plugs in USB, it doesn't have a separate power. It's got one port on the back, and I love it. I use this mic for every video that I make, and I have just been so happy with it. You can also pick it up, I think, in other colors and slightly different configurations, but this one will set you back about 45 bucks, so it's a great little mic. Highly recommend if you're going to be doing a recording of audio. Next up, the Brother HL-L2360DW laser printer. This is a black and white laser printer. I did a lot of research on laser printers before I bought this one, and all the research seemed to suggest it was really good. It's got a top load as well as a bottom load tray you can pull out. I love it. It's economical. It almost never jams. It's never really given me any trouble, and it'll last for at least probably 2 or 3 years before you have to replace anything major on it. Ink obviously will be, or the toner will be a little sooner, but great little printer, highly recommend it. Let's move over to the shipping station. Here we have some just basic poly mailers. I believe these are 14 by 12. You can also get them in other sizes too. You can find these all over Amazon or eBay, but I like this particular one. It's got a nice weight to it. Of course, it's got it's adhesive with the peel off, and it compares favorably to the eBay mailers that you get with the free coupons. They're both very similar, but obviously the eBay ones you may run out because you can only get so many with your coupons. So I like to have a nice supply of these at all times for just shipping really any clothing item. Lots of smaller items you can put in bubble wrap and put in these mailers, and they'll do just fine. Next up, you can see the light kit from Cowboy Studio. These are Mac Daddy lights. I am telling you, they have a great base and stand that adjusts. This light will go up very high. Let me see if I can get it to go up a little bit higher for you. So you can see it's already at the top of my reach. So they have 5 different bulbs, which you can control manually, which ones are on and which ones aren't. And that's a great feature too if you just need a little less or a little more light. And they have the nice diffuser on the front, which allows you to create a softer lighting situation rather than a harsh bulb. These are awesome. I mean, lighting is everything, guys, especially if you're taking pictures for eBay, so you need a good light kit, you need a good light situation. Highly recommend these. Also, you can see the backdrop that I have behind here. This is actually an extender bar. You can see it has clamps. It can actually be extended out further than this, but we have it at this height. It comes with a white, green, and black background, so you can create different looks. It also goes all the way down to the ground, so we could actually pull this out over the table if we need to have a white background on the table. It's plenty long enough. You can, I believe you can iron it or even steam it to make it look, you know, a little less wrinkle, which we probably need to do to ours. But awesome backdrop. So again, something you will need if you're taking a lot of photos. You just need to be able to control the way the light bounces around. So be sure to think about a backdrop lighting solution. Scotty Peeler. This one's got a lot of work out of it. These are great for taking off labels. These usually come in a little kit. They're very inexpensive, but they will save your fingernails. So highly recommend those as well. And last but not least, we have our two mannequins here. Karin has named these. I can't remember what they're called. Karin, do you remember? Jamie and Gary. I don't know why those two names, but I think I have an idea. But anyway, these are great little mannequins. They're two different ones, but they're from the same company. And they have a cool base. They're very lightweight. You can see I can easily lift this with one hand and position this wherever I need it to. It adjusts up and down. You know, they're nothing fancy, but that's kind of what you want when you're taking a lot of clothing photos. You really don't want to go out and have to spend $150 on a mannequin or more. You really should start with a cheaper one, I think, and just work your way up. The men's, as you can see, is blockier. It'll fit a nice size suit coat on it, and the women's is, I think this is more like a size 4 probably. But you can get different sizes in them too if you want, or you can just sort of make do with you know, one bigger or one smaller size. So all right, guys, well, that's going to do it. I think that's everything, and I hope that was helpful. Again, check out the links down below and see if, you know, anything you know, would work for you. If not, you know, send me a message or leave me a question or a comment, and I will try to answer it best I can if I've had some experience with some other piece of equipment that you're interested in. Obviously, there's more to it than this, but these are sort of the basics I think you need to get started in a lot of cases. You got to have a scale. You got to have a printer, a computer. A label maker of some sort is really, really helpful as well as mannequins and lighting and a backdrop for all those situations. And of course, your shipping supplies. Bags is part of it, but there's obviously more to it than just that. But I wanted to start with that so you guys could get an idea of what we use on a very regular basis. All right, that's going to do it for now, and I will see you guys later. Take care.